What's going on, Blue Streak? Hellhound? How y'all doing this morning? Hello, Only Farm Elsa. Last day of prison before vacation. That's awesome, dude. Doing great. That's good to hear, Blue Streak. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Can't wait to see it. probably a good idea. That's probably a really good idea. Videos tend to attract more attention than the live streams do. Even though it seems the other way around, videos are really, really the way to go if you want to build a channel or draw an audience. Fantastic day, thank you. That's awesome, dude. Good morning, T-Boy. Good morning, angry old gamer. What's up, Dead Calm? Whoop, whoop. Good morning, JH. Storybooks. I have to look. I can't remember the name of it. Hello, welcome to DesertOx Farms. Back on Judith Plains on the multiplayer server. Got a few things to do today. Mainly get rid of some weeds because we got some big ones in the field. We've got a couple of contracts we can do, and we're going to try to do a little bit of horse trading. We're going to see if we can't trade in the old Roy and our current planter because they have some that are on sale, and I do believe we can come out on top in this deal. We're going to see if we can't trade what we got in and pick up some slightly used stuff, which ours is slightly used too. See if we can't come out on the better end of the deal, because I do believe we can pick up the big boy Versatile. It's got more horsepower and the tractor moves a little quicker than the old Roy. So hopefully we can pull that trick off and maybe have us a better tractor on the farm. A little bit of an upgrade, I would say. But that's kind of what we got going on this morning. As far as where I get my music, Blue Streak, it's called Storyblocks. Storyblocks is what it's called. I use it for a lot of different things. I use it for assets and all kinds of stuff. It's a pretty good site. It's a pay site. It's not a free site, but the music in there is royalty free. And you don't have to worry about copyright claims. If you have a copyright claim and you're using that music, you can contest it without any worry and have the copyrights removed. Not that copyrights are really that big of an issue if you're not monetizing your videos. So just whatever you're kind of expecting out of it, I guess you could say. Oh, that's a big lag spot. Got a lot of weeds on your yard too. I pulled this thing over there. It won't take but a second. We'll have the whole sucker sprayed in no time. I think it is. There's several of them that you can use. I'm trying to think of. There's another one that's out there that a lot of people like to use. Personally, I like Storyblocks. Some of the some of the stuff that I use is like IRL farming stuff, like where I get some screenshots from that kind of stuff. I get it from Storyblocks. $79 a year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's, I mean, what is it? I couldn't tell you if it's good or not, to be honest with you. It's, I'm happy with what I have with this one. But that doesn't mean it's the best one. That's for sure. There's always going to end up being something better. If I can remember the name of the other one, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually get like what I call real music. You know, stuff you hear on the radio. You can get stuff like that on there, but it's like a one-time license that you'll get with that stuff. It's not a permanent license, so you don't get to use it in every video. You still have to pay for a license on it each time you use it. That's why I stick with like the royalty-free stuff, because I can use it over and over again without having to worry about copyright. As far as a $79 a year, it may be an awesome site. It just depends on how big their library is. I try not to use the same music over and over. I do in my intros and stuff, but when I'm doing videos, I try my best, unless I just find something that I think is just a really good song. I try my best not to reuse stuff over and over. Good deal. We got everything but that one little corner. How you like them apples? So we're good on the weeds now. I guess we could spray these fields, but there's nothing planted in them. It seems kind of counterproductive to spray those fields, even though it would probably help with the would help with the environmental score if I did, just because I'm getting rid of weeds. It doesn't cost a whole lot, so maybe we'll go ahead and spray those too, because it won't take very long. And then I do believe the old Roy is up at the shop already. We'll go ahead and do a little horse trading, get that swapped around. Then we should be able to look at doing some contracts. I think there's a couple. There's a harvesting contract that I'd like to do. It's about $90,000 roughly. I think it's like 88, 89, something like that. That would be a nice little bit of money to put into the bank, plus whatever extra crop we can get off of that. That would be nice. And then there's 2 cultivating contracts that are a little over 50. So try to get those things knocked out. Yeah, that's what I like about Storyblocks, is it has a really big selection. I could probably find a discount code for you, and not through me, but like through one of the other channels that I follow that I know that uses it, that's partnered with them. I'll let you know what it is. Just shoot me a little text to let me, just to remind me, like DM me in the Discord, because I am prone to forgetting those things by the end of the stream. I'll see if I can't find that for you. I'll see if I can find the other. I can't remember the name of the other service that's real popular. I use it a little bit. I like it. I just like the format of Storyblocks better. For me, it was just easier to use. I think I got some more herbicide in here, I think. Yeah. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's sitting right there, ready to be loaded up. So, as far as being able to search up certain things, I can be a little picky about that. I want to be able to search things up real easy. I don't want to have to take forever and a day to try to find stuff. I want to be able to sample it real easy, stuff like that, because when it comes to song selections and that sort of thing, when you're doing videos, it can be very tedious. There may be a certain vibe that you're looking for, and whenever you're having to kind of wade through all kinds of different music and it's not really what you're looking for, it can be a real drag. I should have came down here and started. Would have made more sense. That's it. Epidemic Sound. That's the one I was trying to think of. It's got a good selection. I don't dislike Epidemic Sound. I like Storyblocks better because it was easier for me to search up songs that I was looking for. I think there's like a free trial that you can use on there, and you can try it out, see how you liked it. Doesn't look like it's getting rid of weeds, does it? It is the Fendt Rogator. This thing is amazing. I love this thing. And normally, I mean, it's overspraying right at the moment, I think. Just because the sun is setting. If the sun wasn't setting where it could actually sense the weeds better, it wouldn't fire off continuously. It has a spot, what was it, the spot spraying on it, and it has that pulse width modulation, and those things make a huge difference in how much herbicide or fertilizer that it uses. I mean, that big huge field that's on this map, you can fill this thing up and do that entire field and still have half a tank left over just about. It's very, very economical. Yeah, absolutely the best sprayer in the game right now. See, we're not getting any of that out of here, so we're gonna save what we got. Try to catch it when the sun comes back up. It's just not reading everything right. It's all those weeds all over the place. Well, actually, a lot of that is cotton stalks. A lot of that is. Oh man, this thing is, it's the goat, right? Like, you can, let's see here, see if I can get the right. You can adjust the ride height. If I find the right, there we go. You can adjust the wheel width on it, so you can give it a wide stance or a narrow stance. I just hadn't adjusted it, and you can take and adjust the ride height. So depending on the crop, you can raise and lower it. You can stand that sucker up nice and tall so you're not dragging it over the top of your crop, or you can bring it down low. Plus, when you got it folded out, the sprayer on the back, you can adjust the height on the sprayer so you can have it down lower to the crop so you're not having the wind blow it off and that sort of thing. It's pretty badass. And then on top of that, like I said, it's got that pulse width modulation and the weed spotting on it. This thing, it costs a lot to buy it, but it saves you a ton of money. I mean, if you got big fields, in 2 years it'll have paid for itself. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. I mean, I've never used one in real life, so I can't say, but if the real world one is any comparison to what's out there, or if the game version is any comparison as to what's out there in the real world, yeah, it's definitely the best one. I certainly wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you gotta drop a link for that in the Discord, dude, so we can all check it out. So the old Roy should be up here at the shop. I sent them up here a while ago. Yep, there he is, parked outside. A fine job there, sir. I needed to wash it up before we sent it up here, but I think we can get a good price for it. We're going to do a little maintenance to it before we try to sell it, just to see if we can't get top dollar out of it. And I'll show you, we're going to buy another planter just like this one, but ours has got more value to it than this one does, so we're going to try to see if we can't make us a little off this deal and just replace what we have. Hopefully this works out. If not, we end up putting ourselves upside down on the whole thing. So we'll repair this one, and we can get $234,000 for it. I'm pretty sure the one that's in the shop now is only like 100 and something, so we're already gonna come out like 100,000 to the good. Go ahead and sell that. 234. I was just looking at. I was looking for a header. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That adjustable ride height, I imagine, does make a big difference when you're doing corn and stuff. You don't have the bottom of the tractor dragging over it. All right, so now we're a planter and a tractor short. Let's see if we can't change our luck. That just put us up to $710,000. Hot dog. So I should have looked at that too. That's on sale. But right there, we just got what, $234,000 for ours. This is going to cost us $5,000 to buy this tractor. That's a nice little upgrade. Now, as far as the engine horsepower, we're going to have to spend a little more because we want the big boy engine in it. And yep, so it's going to cost us a bit more, but it's a huge upgrade. We had over $300,000 in the bank. Plus, we can make probably $200,000 today. So we still have our farm expenses covered, and we can upgrade our equipment, which is great. It's a win-win. I mean, altogether, it's costing us $70,000, $80,000 to buy a whole lot more horsepower. But this right here, this is the real trick. We just got over $200,000 for the one we had. We actually made money on this deal. Make it go just a little quicker. Not quite that quick. Maybe about that quick. We'll buy that one. And we had what, $301,000. So all total, we only spent roughly $50,000 to upgrade our equipment. Well, some of the equipment. But we got big power on the farm now, so, and this is a little bit faster too. The old Roy, I think, had a top speed of 12 miles an hour. We got 21 now. It's not blazing fast, but when you got a distance to cover, it definitely makes a difference. Plus, the shifter in this one is so much smoother. The old Roy just kind of lags along. You can hook this one and just take off like it's not even back there. Now, the downside of this one is the turning radius. It does not turn nearly as good as old Roy did, surprisingly, because it's almost half the size of old Roy. That old Roy, you could just about turn it around one of these light poles. I need to put some headlights on it. Getting dark out here. We get work lights, everything. We want to see what's all around us. Yeah, it's even got work lights on the back of the planter there. How about that? It's all Plains and Prairies. I really like the Plains and Prairies pack. It's to me, it is a fantastic DLC. If you don't have it, I recommend picking it up. I'd go find somebody that's got a code and get you a discount on it if you can. I don't know if they've got a code that'll give a discount now that it's out, but I really like this. I really wish that once this stuff was out, after, say 6 months or something, they would let modders get a hold of these models and do stuff with them. It's like that Trout River trailer. Easily my favorite trailer, and probably just because of that rolling tarp. I really love the rolling tarp animation in the game. I think it's fantastic. It should have been in the game a long time ago. But that Trout River trailer, if I could have, maybe double the capacity. I don't really want it to be crazy or anything, but I just don't like making 100 trips back and forth to the field when you got a big trailer. I don't mind making 4 or 5. I just don't want to make 20. But it'd be nice to be able to increase the capacity on one of those. You know what? I did not jump into the Discord, did I? Let me pop that up in case anybody wants to pop in and chit chat. There we go. Now you got it. Now I can't see my chat. Oh, doggone it. There we go. Who's doing that one? Who's doing that 9R? So I don't really have an issue with John Deere anymore now that they've or at least not here in the States, but now that they've been course corrected. Even Mexico's trying to course correct them on that whole not being able to work on your own stuff, and it costing you $500 for a service call. Now that you can actually get a tester and hook up to, it doesn't have to be a John Deere tester. It can be a third-party tester, or at least here in the States. I don't know. I can't really speak for other countries, but here in the States you can do that. And so you can buy a tester for $500, hook it up, find out what's wrong with it, or even do the reset, like whenever you have sensors that trying to make you derate and that sort of thing. You got to call somebody out, pay them $500 to come hook up, reset it, and be gone in 5 minutes. Now you can spend $500 on one of those units and do it yourself whenever you need to do it. And it's not going, it's like most of those things, it'll work for current and previous years and those to come. Well, oh, you know what? See, in the butcher shop right there, we got some sheep that we got to get over here to the butcher shop, and a buffalo. Maybe we should go ahead and do that. Take care of the stuff around the farm before we start doing contracts. I know when John Deere was still doing that stuff, or they had their hand forced. They didn't really have much choice, but in this area, a lot of people use John Deere. And growing up, I always loved John Deere, and I used to wear John Deere shirts and John Deere hats. Used to work in tobacco and work out in the onion fields and stuff like that with my uncles. So we were all big John Deere. But I don't know. I guess for a brief period there, I really couldn't stand them at all. And now I'm just kind of, it doesn't really matter. Not anymore. Yeah, I know Hellhound. Yeah, I know you don't like. Corey doesn't either. It's like a lot of brands. Once it puts a bad taste in your mouth, it's hard to get it out. Oh yeah. I gotta say, this one, it doesn't turn quite as sharp as the old Roy, but it definitely handles smoother. Old Roy felt like a wiggle wagon. It's wobbling down the road. Couldn't even make that turn between the signs there. Put it in its new home. We'll grease it up and everything else later. In the meantime, we got some butchering to do. Hey, thanks, Didcom. You have a good one, man. Let's see. Little trailers down here. I think we can put. Oh no, we got it hooked up to. Oh, Emmy over here. Let's go, Emerald. I love this little tractor. This little 3650. This thing's amazing. So we got 45 24-month-olds. I think I've probably started every series I've done. I think I've used this little tractor on. I just can't get away from it. It's too good. The sounds on this little tractor are amazing. It handles really good, and it's really versatile. Whenever you first get started, I mean, the implements that you can use on this thing are perfect. I could have swore there was a cell trigger right in here. Maybe not. Oh, it's like right inside the door. I tried this one. I don't think this is right though. Yeah, this ain't the right cell. The cell trigger is hidden. It's like right inside of the door right here. Let's see. Oh. I don't know. Some of these cell triggers are hiding on us. I don't know why they're doing that. Even on the, like, after we reset the server, it's still not showing up properly, which is weird and annoying. That's not helping. Really thought if I just walked in, oh, what was that? Did I just see it? Real slow. We can close the doors. Then the sheep want to live, so they hit it. It's like right inside of the door right here. It's not. Sell butcher shop. No, I don't want to sell it. The EVT. Come on. How the heck am I going to sell him if I can't hit the trigger? Let's come on, go in. Let's find the butcher shop. It's probably at the bottom down here. Let's see if we can see the trigger on it. There we go. Come out, Chong. Come out, Chong. Now, rotate. It's not showing up on this one either. What the hell? I know it's right there. I know it's right there. I've seen it before. Well, that wasn't helpful. I mean, it's not over here to the side. I mean, I could have swore it's like right in the middle as you come in the doors. Yeah, no kidding, man. They took and sold the cell trigger. Like, just weaving back and forth here. I'm in my farm, right? Yeah, I'm in my farm. Wait. Maybe if I promote myself, give myself permissions, maybe now it'll show up. Actions closed door. It looks like I won't be selling any sheep. I may have to do another server reset just to get this done. I can do, well, we got 2 more days. I got 2 days to figure this out. Yeah, looks like the sheep are going to get to live another day. What the heck? Wait, open animal dialogue. What's this? Oh, what is this? It looks to me like we're moving some sheep into the butcher shop. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Well. That's 13 sheep. Off to the butcher. Hot damn. Oh, no. Those poor sheep, they're going to go to be lamb chops, mutton, you know. They're going to bring a lot of smiles on a lot of kids' faces. And whenever I found out about Fence, like their warranty or whatever, I became a big Fent fan. Here in the States, they have a warranty to where if your tractor goes down and they can't get it fixed within 24 hours, they'll have you another tractor within 48 hours anywhere in the country. I thought that was pretty damn impressive. Not if they watch what's about to happen to them. We run a humane shop here, sir. Humane shop. I'll give you a quick little tour. I'll show you. That's right, Elsa. Oh, we cut that too quick. They're putting obstacles out here. They're fighting. They're fighting hard. It ain't gonna work. We done got them figured out now. There's just one place for them to go. In my belly. See if we can do this without even getting out of the cab. Oh yeah. They're done for. Move to the butcher shop. Let's get to the butcher shop. Sheep processing. Activate. Well, look at that. It looks like there's nothing going in. You see that? You see what I'm seeing? Are the damn sheep running away? It certainly looks like they're running away. I wonder if this is going to be another case like cheaper friends, not food. Or if it's going to be another case like the silo over there where it wasn't showing anything going in until we reset the server, and then I had twice what was supposed to be in there. Look at this. Nice, packaged up. Look at that. And pork chops. Look at that. Well, I tell you, look how fine we wrap this stuff up for you too. Don't pay attention to the blood on the floor. You know, mops can't get everything. Look at that. Some steaks, hamburgers. Look at that. Oh, I tell you what. No, look at that. All this over here getting processed, getting ready to make folks happy. I mean, who does not want to throw that on their grill? Huh? I mean, come on. Don't pay attention to the saw. I mean, that's just part of the processing. Look at that. Oh yeah. All this getting run today. Absolutely. Look at that. They even got chickens in here. Look at that. Oh yeah. Already been scraped and cleaned. Ready for your plate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got you covered. Don't you worry, Hellhound. We got you covered. They're nasty critters. That sunset. Boy, I tell you what, that sure is nice, ain't it? Little snow flurries coming down. Sun setting down behind the mountain. That's all right. I'm trying not to have any of those. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Maybe I didn't go far enough. Nope, I went too far. There it is. Used to run sheep on your dad's farm? Pulled down that, dang. He really did want to get rid of them, didn't he? You can see them all loaded up in the trailer. Don't worry, it's a short ride, fellas. Get him, Elsa, get him. You stick him in the corner the way Lisa does. See, it says there ain't nothing in here. I won't take it that they're getting moved in there. I just think I think we're just gonna have to reset the server. I think that's all it is. They're not too old. You can see on the board here we have 24 months on the sheet, so they're on that last year. They just had some new little some lambs, so we got them replaced. Good save, Hellhound. Good save. the 6 left. Let's get them on over here. I wonder if we can load that buffalo up in here too. Can we mix the animals? Let's find out. Throw us a little buffalo on the back end right there. We got one that should have just had a calf. But she should have just, and she's ready. She's at 36 months too. Where she should be producing plenty of milk. Still, it's time for her to go. You get too old, that meat gets tough. Nobody likes tough meat. But everybody loves a good tender steak. I think all the doors is open over here. I'm be surprised if there's any cows left in here. Oh wait, no, it's closed. It's closed. It looked like it was open. Open that up. I want to close this one though. Critters will be running out. Oh yeah, just the one. Looks like, yeah, she should have just had one. It's not giving me the menu to move it. Okay, we'll bring the trailer back when it's empty. I think it'll hold cows. I think it will. If not, we might have to get us a new trailer. Something that holds more so we can move them in mass quantities. I'm pretty sure it will hold the cows, so maybe it just won't mix them. Would have been nice. So has anybody seen the new the fishing for the DLC that's coming? The Highlands, was it the Highlands fishing DLC? You know, you can fish from the shore. Has anybody seen that? Seen the little mini game that goes along with it? So you can just walk up to the bank and throw your rod and reel out there. Cast off from the bank. Alright, creeps, get out. Yeah, they haven't shown a whole lot on it. But for those of you that may have played something like Stardew Valley, it looks very, very much like that as far as the mini game for catching fish. Which, now I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy catching fish on Stardew Valley. I played a good bit of that with my wife and daughter. They really enjoy that. Not really sure just how well that sort of thing is going to fit into farm sim, but it will be nice to every once in a while just kind of go take you a little break, kick back on the bank. That's right, bye bye little critters. Have some lamb chops for you in no time. Yeah, it looks like it'll be. I mean, it's at least something different. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's exactly what I was hoping for when it comes to the DLC or having a new mechanic added to the game. But I do know that I was I was wanting fishing to be added into the game. It's like, you know, if you play with seasons on, there's a couple of months where, you know, your farm can just have nothing to do. So it'd be just kind of fun to just kind of have a little something different, I guess you could say. There we go. Move them to the trailer. Come on, Bessie. Wait. Wait. What did we just put in here? Got. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I saw that picture pop up, and I was like, wait a minute. We don't want the calves. Should we close the gate? Keep them little ones in. Because one day they're going to make fine hamburgers. Got that one heifer in there. I got a feeling she's going to make some fine steaks. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Is anybody using the straw harvest pack? Does it work any better on 25 than it did on 22? Or is it pretty much the same? I know I haven't downloaded it, but I did go and look at it, and everything that I've seen, it looks like it's all the same stuff that we had in 22. So you'll still need like water and molasses to make your pellets. I was talking to somebody the other day. They seemed like they were having some trouble with some of it. But like I said, I haven't looked at it to really see if it's got any real issues or anything. Oh yeah, the muffalo. Kiss her goodbye. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They fall under the cows category. It's not showing anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the silo. We're just going to go ahead and activate it for now. Nothing new. Yeah. That's kind of what I was figuring. I ran that little heating plant and made pellets quite a bit on 22. So I wasn't overly excited about downloading it again, trying it out. I do think it's a neat mod. I do think it's neat. It gives you something else to do with straw as opposed to trying to use it or just sell it or trying to use it for bedding. If you don't want to do animals, you could use it for something different. Issues with picking up the square bales out of the fields. Now, the issue that I heard was the person was having problems with the baler actually picking up straw. Like it was picking up, but it wasn't actually going into the baler. It was just basically deleting it, kind of like I've had issues with on this map. So I don't really think it's necessarily the mod. It may be like a mod conflict, but the same person took all the mods out of the game and just had just that one loaded up, and it was still doing it. So I don't really know what the issue was with that. But it seems to be, you know, it seems to be more of an issue with the game itself. There's definitely some odd bugs in the game compared to the way 22 was at the end of 22. 22 was in a really good place. If I hadn't been so excited for the changes that they had, like with the ground deformation and the better visuals and stuff with this one, I would have definitely stuck it out with 22. Let's get the old Massey over here. Actually, you know what? Before we do the cultivating, let's look at these contracts real quick. We may go ahead and do the harvesting contract. This one, we can borrow the stuff. I want to buy a corn header. So let's see, what field is that? 73? Where is 73? It is up around. There's 70. Okay, there it is, way up at the top. That field, man, that looks like it might be bigger than my field. So actually, it's about the same size, 36 acres. Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll use our harvester and buy us a new header. We can use our truck and trailer. Probably better to go ahead and get that started because that just might take a minute. So let's get our harvester and head up there. We can pick up a new header along the way. Where the hell's my harvester? I distinctly recall parking it in here. Actually, we did a series. Okay, here we go. I moved it. We did a series on Frankenmuth where we called it the Nexat mishap. And it was on the community multiplayer server. And that's pretty much all we used was the Nexat. That was a lot of fun watching everybody trying to figure out how to hook all that stuff up. It's a very unique piece of equipment. I don't know that I particularly care for it. I don't dislike it, but there's something about using the traditional harvesters I just seem to enjoy a whole lot more. I know as far as like using it to plant with, I didn't really like using it to plant with, and that's because it did the tram lines, and I don't really like having tram lines in the field. Like here, I mean, you may see well, not even a handful of people. I think I've seen maybe one person around the area that actually used tram lines. Most everybody around here does row cropping, and you don't do tram lines with row cropping. And that's just what I'm more familiar with. So, hey, what's up, Whiskey? So as far as using it as a planter, I don't really like to use it that way. Now, using it as a harvester, now that's a different story. Using it as a harvester, it's a downright amazing harvester. I mean, you got like the biggest header in the game for harvesting, and you don't have to worry about the tram lines because it's harvesting the full width of that thing. And also using it as a sprayer, it's got the biggest sprayer boom in the game, but that Fendt is hands down better just because the travel speed is better. Like, I think the Nexat could only do, I think it was 6 miles an hour when it was spraying. Well, you got really big fields, even if you got a 70-meter boom, it still takes a while at 6 miles an hour. But you grab that Fendt and you can have, oh shoot, I can't remember what the width of that boom is, but you saw it a while ago, and it's pretty damn big. I want to say it's over 40 meters. And because your travel speed is so much faster, it's over twice the speed of what the Nexat is. It still gets the job done, it still gets it done faster. So there's pros and cons to it. It's like I said, as far as the harvesting goes, it's got a massive hopper. So you can use it to harvest with, and it works great. You can set it up to direct drill. You basically excuse me, sorry. You basically you hook it up with a cultivator and a seeder at the same time, or a planter, and you can, like I said, basically you can direct drill with it. But it's also an extremely expensive piece of gear. I mean, I think to be able to have everything, to be able to just work that one piece of equipment to do all your your fertilizing, your planting, and your harvesting, you're talking well over $1 million. Which I know you can get these harvesters up there too, but I don't know. It's just something about the traditional harvester. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stuck in the past. That wouldn't be a bad field right there. What field is that? 78? It'd be nice if that one was popped too. Let's see what we check one more time. I mean, we got these headers. I don't really want to use those headers. That would be nice if it would do sunflowers. I'm pretty sure this is a sunflower field on this contract. So let's find us a sunflower header. I kind of want to, even though I got a case, I kind of want to go with that because it folds. Does this fold? I don't think this folds, does it? That sure would be nice if that folded. It don't look like it does. That would be great, is what that would be. What's the difference in that? So 12 meter and that's a 9 meter. Well, I'm going to commit some blasphemy here because I want it to be able to fold, because I don't want to have to load it on a trailer all the time. I want to be able to get it up and down the road. I don't know. Maybe, alright, you know what? Twist my arm. I'm going to go with this one. I can't do it. I'm going to go with that. I can change the color on it. 10 miles an hour, that's fine. The main color, we can make it a case red. If we can find the case red. There we go. And in the design, that's metallic. I don't want metallic. There we go. 10 to 20 depending on field conditions. Hot dog. Well, in that case, maybe we'll bump it up a little bit. Say like 12.5. Let's see. That's already a gray. I don't want chrome. Yeah, I want the gray. No, that don't look right, does it? Yeah, that looks better. We'll go with that. $49,000. Can't complain about the price either. At least it looks a little more like a case. It'll can't drive. We just freeze? We did just freeze. Pull up the map. That piece of equipment did not spawn in. If the server crashes right here, I may have to do a quick server reboot. See if I can get out of the vehicle. I can't get out of this one either. Try that. Let's cancel that. It shouldn't have been there to begin with. That's never good. Just let me jump. Just let me bounce around. This ain't gonna tell me. No. See, whatever that static object is, whatever that is, this is one of the reasons I want this map updated. Because that error runs constantly. And if you have an issue, you can't just pull it up and find out what's going on. You have to scroll through all that crap just to find it. But we are froze up. I can't do squat diddly other than turn this on and off. When I hit the exit button to get out, my little hand pops up, but I can't get out. Alright. Well, let's save our progress. We're gonna have to quit out, and I gotta pull up the server and do a reset. That's great. Just what we wanted. Fantastic. You know, the good thing is at least time has stopped. Not losing any progress on the contract. So we get the server pulled up. Shut it down. Let's pull this. Let's restart that. Some folks argue politics till it drives them mad. And that should get it restarted. It's slow to get loaded. Let's check the log real quick while it's doing that. See if we can spot something in here. Probably just needed a reset to begin with. Because it's been probably 2 weeks since we've restarted it. That's probably all it really is. Fingers crossed that's all it really is. So I know I certainly don't want to troubleshoot the server any more than I already have. It's still booting. I'm watching the log file, just checking it for errors as it loads up. It's loading in all the weather effects now. So far, everything looks okay. Maybe I can get my sheet back. It's loading in the mods. Yeah. Hey, Ivy. What's going on, Only Farms? I swear, you and Nelson have the best names in Farm Sim. I swear you do. What's that? Nothing with the train. Okay, that ain't nothing to worry about. That's the map itself. I say it's nothing to worry about. The train was parked at my house the other day, and I hadn't rented it. Which kind of sucked because it was parked right at the cross section, so I couldn't get over to the other fields. But it would let me in the train, and I could drive it, so I could move it out of the way. It was weird. Got down to the 40s. Holy cow. We actually made it down to 66 degrees this morning. All right, it's loading the plains and prairies. Let's see if it'll let us in now. Let's see if it'll let us in now. Oh, it's still got some stuff it's loading. Got the save games files loaded up now. It's got the it's loading the density map. There we go. Should start. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. In Waitsburg. Where's Waitsburg? Sounds like Virginia. Chum on, chum on. We had a crash. Server crashed. I bought a new piece of equipment, just like, you know, how we had that issue before. Well, I bought a piece of equipment and I couldn't exit my vehicles. I couldn't drive them. Nothing. I think it was due for a reset. Hopefully, I mean, I guess I could try to purchase that piece of equipment again. I'm not really trying to test things right at the moment. But I guess it would be good to know if we're getting a conflict. This just takes forever. It's only slightly quicker if the server is already up. But this map takes forever to load up. Yeah, not good. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Technology, ain't it wonderful? It always works. You never have any problems with it. You just click a button and you go. Never messes up. Ever. This was completely user error. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, this is only like 130 mods too. If it wasn't for the size of the map, it would load much quicker. Yeah, we got work to do, man. We got work to do. We got money to make. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. There you go. Look at that. From 90 to 100. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Things seem normal. Let's see. We got anything? Yeah, there we go. There. See, the sheep showed up. That one cow. Damn, we processed that cow fast, didn't we? Oh no, it's not activated. But it's not showing it. What the hell? We got ripped off. We loaded a cow in there. I seen it. You all seen it. Well, a buffalo. Anyhow. Let's run over here real quick. Oh, dang. I wasn't expecting to go that quick. What in the hell's going on here? Come on, come on, load in. Let's run over here. Make sure the trailer is empty. Are you in there, Elsa? I don't see her. No, no, she's not there. I guess that's her over there on the rack. Well, She didn't give us nothing, but we certainly got them sheeps. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like we might be a little short though. It's supposed to be like a 1-for-1. We loaded 45 sheep in here and there's only 26 liters. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I mean, I guess I could load up the save before it, but I don't want to do all that. Where the heck is my harvester? Is it back down here too? I gotta drive it all the way back up there? It is. Look at that. Alright, well, before we make the drive all the way up there, let's see if... Oh geez, I'm scared to do this. I'm afraid. Brands? What brands? Was that the lizard brands? I don't want the lizard brands. Let's try our luck. Give it our colors. You know, it would be weird if it was like a color that was causing problems. You want a bacon mod for console? Okay, fingers crossed. Everything seemed to work fine. Got our new vehicle. Is it at the shop? Did it pop in at the shop? Wait, that's not the shop. Whew, I was like, it ain't there. I don't see it at the shop. There may be a conflict with that mod. May just have to remove that mod. That will definitely... We can start up. Cannot drive. Wheels don't steer. Son of a bitch. Okay. Look at the log real quick. See. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry about this. I do know how to get it fixed for sure though. We will rip that mod right on out of here. That's fixing to kick me out over here. There it goes. Okay, said okay. Kick me out. That's not annoying at all. I had to start with the harvester, didn't I? Alright, so let's rip the Colossus pack. If anybody has the Colossus pack, I will reimburse you on your expense for a new one, for a new harvester. Is that the one that's like the little bubble helicopter? If it's the one that looks like the little bubble helicopter, I have seen it before. I've never actually seen it in action though. You know, if you're on PC, there is a there's an ultralight that you can get, an ultralight sprayer. You can fly around and spray your fields with it. I thought about adding it, but I mean, when you have stuff like this that has a conflict with something that's commonly used as the Colossus pack, well, it's kind of don't want to add stuff in. I just pulled that one off the server, so won't be using that header. So there's a few mods kicking around for the Robinson, or just like the you just talking about like the flying sprayers. That's the only one that I've actually seen so far. I haven't been digging around. I've been pretty content with mods here lately. I really should find some more mods to kind of spice things up a little bit, you know. So it's not just the same old stuff all the time. Because I can really niche down on my equipment. I got certain stuff that I just really like to use, and I have a hard time pulling myself away from it. Like that Massey Ferguson. Okay, it's not up yet. I thought it had loaded it up enough. It'll pop up in a minute. It's still loading. Wait, what's this? All right, there we go. That should have it straight. Let it load up a little more so we can get into it. Oh, jeez. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. You should drop a link for those guys on the Discord. I'd like to check that out. You don't like change? Yeah, I can definitely get rutted, man. I can definitely get rutted. If the Planes and Prayers pack wasn't so good, I would probably have just a bunch of Massies all over the field. I love that tractor. I had one that was it was a modded version where you could it just had more wheel options is all, and I really like that one. Probably so, Hellhound. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be awesome. I don't know how well it would work on a multiplayer. Well, I guess if it was a standard size map, it would be all right. If you did it, I think if you did it on like this map, it would be a nightmare. You'd probably crash a lot. There's probably some 4X maps that would work pretty decent on, but I don't think it worked very good on Judith Plains. If this wasn't such a well-designed map, I would have abandoned this one a long time ago. If I can find another map that I like as much as this one, maybe there would be some discussion about possibly changing this one out. But I haven't really seen any that so far that I think are on par with this one. Whenever you start putting in actual like places, it gets really hard for me to find a map that I like better, because I really like having that added layer of immersion, you know, like having the tractor supply and, you know, or the Wendy's or whatever, you know, 'cause it actually makes it feel like you're going through a real town. Does 4X maps work okay? What do you know what maps they were using those on? No, a big old 4X Brazilian map would be pretty cool. Having the palm trees all over the place and just some kind of almost shanty town looking town about it. I think it'd be pretty cool. We need us a Rio map. That's what we need. Be farming out in the jungle. Come on, meow. I'm going to have to end up restarting the server again. Oh, good grief. Yeah, it's hung up on the boot. Good grief. What a nightmare. At least I can cancel out of it and I'm not stuck right there. Yeah, very sorry guys, very sorry. Trying my best to get it all back up and going like it's supposed to. This is not ideal having to troubleshoot midway through the stream. It seems that way, man. It seems that way. I know, I do know that G-Portal has been having some issues. And hopefully they're not, I mean, hopefully it's not something that's really affecting us. But it may be. And that would be an even bigger bummer. They've only got this thing running on a 16-core processor. I think it'd be risky to try it on the Judith Plains map, to be honest with you. Only farms. Like I said, this map, we've had so many issues trying to keep this map running in just a good stable condition. Yeah, it's been kind of tough. Lots of troubleshooting on this map just to get things stable. The server is still booting up. It's not going to let me in just yet, but I can knock on the door. Yeah, I don't blame you, to be honest with you. I think they're probably 1 or 2 updates away from having 25 where it needs to be. And we'll probably get one more update before Christmas. Is what I would expect, just before the, something before the DLC. There'll be an update there, and I'm sure they'll have some patches that are some, in there to fix some things. But after that, I mean, Thanksgiving's going to roll around, and then Christmas is going to roll around, and you know how Giants is when it gets to the holidays. They don't do squat. They pretty much just disappear on you. And then until after the new year, it's usually a week or 2 after the new year before mods start rolling out again. So after November, we probably won't expect to have another update until, I would think, March, maybe, if we're lucky. And after that update, I think 25 will probably be in a much more stable place than what it is right now. We'll at least be on the right track, I guess you could say. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Angry. I agree. The problem with playing it single player, though, is it's such a good multiplayer map. What's up, Cyclops? If it wasn't such a good multiplayer map, you know, I'd definitely be playing it single player. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to try to look around and find us a good 4X map that we can get onto that's more stable, so that we don't have so many issues. Anybody out there got any good suggestions on a good 4X map? Something that you'd like to see us stream for you guys? That's it, just another day in paradise. What's up, Steve? Flat acres? It's too flat. Never. Canada? Oh, the one that has that like really big field on it. I don't know how many farms are on that map. So we probably want it at a minimum 3 farms on the map. Preferably 4. And then I think we got enough slots to have some other folks come in. Okay. Well, let's get us a header so when we get there, it's there. And I still want it to fold, so I guess I am going to be a blasphemous bastard. Courtright farms? No farms? Well, this is going to be horrible going through the field. We're going to get some looks with this one. Yep, the map's still loading in. The header is there, though. That's a start. Australian Farms 4X. So you can transfer the, okay. Well, I mean, we got enough time to, you know, to kind of get the valuation of each farm. We have this one, so we can find out, like, taking a loan, the value of your farm minus a certain percentage. Like right now, I'm valued at over $3 million. Hell, I think old guy has over $5 million in the bank right now from the root crops he grew. His sacrifice paid off. Good morning, PCS. Good morning. I'd say you showed up at just the right time. Man, they're supposed to be red. They look brown. Might be time to wash these suckers off. Yeah, it might be time to wash that jewel off. I mean, it just looks all kinds of dirty. What the heck? Do we have the contract? Don't have the contract. I was gonna say, whew, just make sure it's still there. Holy cow. That would suck if the contract's changed. Is 73 in here? No. That'd be a nice one to get to. Lake Providence 16X. Good grief, man. That's a huge map. You really feel like you're farming on that map. Let's see, let me get a, while I'm driving, let me get a little pen and paper going right, Sean. I'll write some of these names down and we can check these farms out. It said no farms. And a wall. Australian farms. Is the Australian farms, is that like the name of the map, or are you just in general? All over the road here. It's a court, right? Oh crap. Can't drive no better than this. I'm gonna have a hard time going across that bridge while I'm trying to write. That Canada map. Oh. Oh, no farms on court, right? I got you. Understand. Just start it from scratch. Back roads. Midwest Horizon 16 time. Holy cow. I wonder how well that would run. Would we even be able to load that on the server? What was the other one? There was one more somewhere I saw. The Lake Providence. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, Lake Providence. Oh crap. All over the place. Yeah, we'll have to give those a look and try to narrow them down a little bit, and then maybe put a post up in the Discord, let you guys vote on the map. Oh crap. I'll go read in the chat. The Australian farm sounds pretty cool because the big fields. I like big fields because big fields make big money. All right, y'all don't judge me for this. This is the only header that would fold up. I'll have to see if I can find some more. I gotta find some headers that'll fold. Corn headers. Corn. Oh, you know what? Did I shoot myself in the foot? I didn't even look to see if it does sunflowers. It does. Whew. Whew. Dodged the bullet. I don't really want to move on from Judith Plains. I really like playing on this map. It's a lot of fun. The problem is just all the issues that the map has. But we could take a look at them and kind of see what's available. It's 73, right? We are going the right way. Or is it behind us? Can't see it on there. I swore. Oh, it's back down the road. That's excuse me. Wait, no, there we go. Yeah. That's right across railroad tracks, right? No.
Well, howdy, howdy, fucking partner.
Hey, what's up, buddy? No, that's south of here. That's south of here. Okay. Going the wrong way. That's why you hit burnout? Yeah, I know it, man. I know it. I know you was extremely frustrated with all the issues we were having, and I don't blame you one bit.
Want to chat? Steve in the house.
What's going on, Steve?
I just got done dropping the ladies off at work. Came home, started a pot of fucking go-go juice, and now I'm watching your stream.
Is that sunflowers right there? That might be our field right there. It is our field right there. That's the one we're looking for. Yeah, like I said, don't judge me on that header. I know it's an abomination putting that on here. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
You really put a green header on a red harvester?
I did. I did.
Blasphemy.
It's the only one that folds, man. And I needed something big. I couldn't. This field's too big for a little header.
Good morning, Steve type person. Good morning, hello hound. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, hello hound.
Yeah, hello hound.
It's part of the Hello Kitty community. Yeah, gotta get looking into the headers. Need some that fold up. Be nice for
Rock hound.
A good MacDon header that folded up. That'd be nice. Something like that. Something like that. Why is the edge of this field so curvy?
That's how you like it.
Oh yeah, it's gotta have curves. It's gotta have curves.
Nope. It's got to look like a box. I want to feel like I'm hitting a Chevy S10.
If it makes you feel any better, Hellhound, this is the part that's getting beat up while I take care of the big red machine back here, see?
Sacrifices have been made.
I'm just being a traitor. Well, I could have got the 9-meter one, but that's too small, man. That's too small. So the job has to get done. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices, okay? This is the sacrifice I'm having to make. I feel like they're probably not going to ever let me live this down.
You done fucked up, AA Ron.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's just 6 meters, and that's just 9 meters. It's just not going to work. I mean, I could have got the New Holland, because Case New Holland pretty much the same thing, right? But it don't fold, you know. I feel like it's Case's fault they let me down. You know, they pushed me to this. This isn't my fault.
What, was you having a conflict when you were trying to put another header on there or something?
It's weird how it gets lighter like that. No, I was trying to just go ahead and get like one of the Colossus headers, just so I can color match it, at least make it look like a Case header instead of having to get this John Deere header. And it crashed the server twice, so it left this as my only option because I don't have any other mods for headers loaded in, which clearly I'm going to have to do, because this is not going to work. Damn it, go down. Lock in.
Yeah, the princess did have to have a folding header, huh, Hellhound?
I want to be able to drive it down the street without putting it on a header trailer, you know? Row folding corn header pack. Oh, that's awesome. Is that what it's actually called? The CNH12 row? You got a link for that? You think you could drop that in the Discord? That'd be awesome if you could. Take it easy, Rockhound. Take it easy, buddy.
Have a good day, bud.
I think you ought to have a nice cool day today. Seems like the heat has
nice
finally
out.
broken, like actually broken.
Yeah, it sure is nice out. I enjoyed sitting out there last night for 2 hours watching the rain.
Looks like we'll be able to make the whole header. That's good. We'll go get our truck so we can unload this Jewel, and then maybe we'll turn somebody else loose on this. Set them up on the course play. Both on the mod hub? Awesome. Okay. Good deal. I have to search those up so we can add those in. Because definitely need some better header options. The base game options, they're just not that good. I mean, if you like using a header trailer, they're fine, but oh shit. I'd say it's going good now, Deadcom. I'd say it's going good. I've removed the problem. So we shouldn't have to worry about that crashing us anymore. Which we haven't had anything crashing us in a while, so it's kind of weird that did it. Don't you look at that? It's even got the trailer we want on it already. "12-meter crossplay." Yeah, I don't mind it being crossplay. I just need something that's got some width to it. Just waiting for somebody to pop up in the chat to go, "That's what she said." Oof. Try to jerk me right there. Oh yeah. We're good now. We can lay into it. Let her ride. Yeah, I can't disagree with your argument, sir. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. They kind of had their hand forced here in the States, which is a good thing. But, oh crap, something's making me push it. But, yeah, they kind of had their hand forced here in the States, so if you're using John Deere, you're not in the same predicament that you were as before. Yeah, I agree. That's why I say it's a good thing. It's a good thing that they've kind of been put in their place as far as all that goes. They can't force you to use them like they could before. Oh, not 40. Holy cow. 12.2 meters? Is that how? I thought it was bigger than that. Thought it was bigger than that. Oh, maybe it is 12.2. Okay. I'm gonna get it started on the up downs. I don't want a headland overlap. All right, that should work. Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. They can't actually do that now, which is a good thing. They can in some of the other countries still, which sucks. But let's see, we got him going. All right, let's go get us a cultivator. That's why I was saying it's good that the laws got passed where you can actually put a tester on it yourself. You know, like if it's derating, that sort of thing, you can throw one of those testers on there and reset it yourself, as opposed to paying $500 for somebody to come out for 5 minutes just to reset something that should never have happened to begin with. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to go that far back. I like my technology. Take field 1.
Technologia is very fun nowadays. Gotta love the technologia we have.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Honestly, you're not saying anything that I have any strong disagreements with. Going back 200 years, I do, but that's because I don't want to go back 200 years. I like my AC. You know, that's just I like being able to play farm sim. I mean, I wouldn't mind so much the hunting, gathering part of it.
In the days when you didn't have to have a license to fucking hunt or fish.
You know, I wouldn't have to worry. Well, I'm not going to say that. Damn it, PCS, you about got me on it. You about got me. You about got me. I about started. You about had me start a rant.
Shit. Don't get him ranting, god dang it.
Don't get me ranting. Don't do it.
We need to save all that ranting for Dad. Can't do it in dim. Gotta save it for Dad.
yeah, can't do it for desert in the morning. We gotta save it for desert after dark.
Yep. There's probably people in the chat thinking, what the fuck is Dad and dim? It's some shit we came up with, all right? It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We were delirious.
Damn, did I set him to automatically unload? I don't know if I did. I didn't pay it. Oh, jeez. I didn't want to babysit his ass. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that we had back then that just wasn't really commonly used or known about, just because, you know, well, information didn't flow as easily as it does now. You don't watch Dad, you've been grounded. There was a lot of stuff they had that was really ingenious back in the day for the technology they had. see, is that field one we're coming up on? Nope, that's not field one. Go back up. Next field. Next field. I was getting ready to
Not gonna
tear off
lie.
into that one right there.
It kind of would be fun to party like it's 1899 for one day.
Another cup of mead, winch.
Yeah.
What's up, big dog? That was a
Now,
nice race
entertain
last night, sir. That was a nice race. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Did he win?
Did he win? Did he
Yeah, I didn't watch it,
win?
bro.
Of course he won.
Well, fuck yeah, man. Congratulations, Jism.
Let's see, how many points did you end up finishing off with in the lead altogether? Oh, Dakota gave him a little trouble in that second leg. Wasn't real happy about that. 20 points ahead. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just crush their souls. That's what I'm talking about. You talk about putting a nail in it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys want to get up on this podium with me? I'm sorry. How far behind are you? 20 points? Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's just not enough room up here. I'm sorry. What's that? You wanted me to give you a chance? I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to come out and just dominate the field on you guys. You say, yes, sir. Well, maybe I did, you know. I mean, sometimes it's good to play nice with the other kids, and sometimes you just got to drive them in the dirt, you know. They wanted to FAFO, and they FO'd.
Very true.
Yes, if any of you that, hey, what's going on, Just Joe? Any of you that are just hopping in or are not familiar with Big Dog and what we're talking about, Big Dog does iRacing in the Tier 1 Truck Series, or as we like to call it, TITS. And they were in their last race of the season last night at Vegas, and he was already like 15 points ahead. So it's going to take a miracle for him to unseat him. He already had it on lock, and he pulled off a fantastic race last night. And like he was saying right there, he ended up 20 points ahead. So yeah, it was a good, strong race. It's a lot of fun to watch. I don't know if you're into iRacing or NASCAR and that stuff. I'm not really, but he's a lot of fun to watch. If you guys haven't checked him out, he does drop a link in our Discord in the Promote Yourself channel. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Yeah. Beat them bloody. Teach them that my way or the highway. Oh, a little more, little more. There we go. So we started off at $300,000. We got 3 contracts we need to do so we can get back to $300,000. But we did get some good upgraded equipment. Oh, I think it's good upgraded equipment. Well, basically we replaced the tractor. That's what we did. But we got more ponies under the hood with it. Heck, we should have broke it out for this. Let it just drag this thing on through the field like it's nothing. Told you I'm stuck on this Massey, man. I get rooted in.
You do seem to favor that damn tractor.
That's because this damn tractor is freaking amazing. We put this big old green wall up down here. We ain't playing baseball. It's the field of dreams.
You build it, they will come.
Cowboy butter. And an ugly header. We didn't have to bring up the header, hellhound. Okay, we didn't have to bring up the header. See, we were getting ideas about what we could replace it with, and we got that. See, just got to get them. Just got to get them. Jeez, man. What is this monstrosity built up right on? So that's the tunnel that doesn't go under the ground. Just something to hide traffic in, I suppose. He says too early. So how's it being weird? What's it been doing to you, Just Joke? What's it been doing? I haven't noticed anything too crazy. Now I did. I know. I saw where Farmer Jay had a bunch of likes that just disappeared on him, on his stream. Like he lost like half of the likes that he had on his stream. I know the other day, my viewer count dropped by like half on one of my lives, like during the stream. It kicked you off. Well, that will be another thing to add in there, I suppose. Oh yeah, no, that is weird. No kidding. I mean, if anybody was going to get dropped, it then me. Oh, I accepted that a long time ago, PCS. I accepted that a long time ago. I'm just trying to figure out the cheat codes. Really? Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. Well, has Oregon Trees had any of the issues like that, aside from it just kicking him during the stream? Waiting on the mothership? Yeah, no doubt. I'm like Cypher. I don't want to be unplugged. He hasn't said anything. I haven't been over to check out Oregon Trees in a minute. I think the last time I was over on his stream, he was fishing. A lot more than we were told. Oh, no kidding. Well, what do you think about the new fishing mini game that's coming into Farm Sim with the DLC? Makes me just think Stardew Valley. I really feel like I've had enough of that and playing with my wife and daughter.
All right. Well, I got good news and I got bad news. So I'm just going to lay it out there for you. Everybody in chat, pay attention, listen up. The good news is there's no bad news. The bad news is there's no good news. There you go. Just laying it out there for you.
Oh, alrighty then. Let's check on our harvester, make sure he's unloading. Bet he's up here sitting.
That could really fuck with somebody if you came in serious about that. That could really fuck with somebody's head.
The fish farming, yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm interested in doing the aquaculture, but I'm not like crazy excited about the pole fishing. And I was honestly more excited for the pole fishing until I saw how they did it. I would have rather just thrown the pole out there, and when the bobber went under, I just hit a button and pulled it back out, as opposed to having the mini game. It may not be. Hey, look at there. Got a sub from Just Joe. Well, he did at least pull out of the way. I guess that's a start. You want to kick that big old pipe of yours out there, son? No worries, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Just Joe. I think I'm in the same boat as Just Joe. I'm actually excited for the idea of doing the aquaculture. I think using the boat to load up the fish onto the boat and that sort of thing would be kind of cool. Using the crane. I mean, you can use a forklift, but I think using the crane would be just cooler to do.
Yeah. Gives it that aesthetic.
You don't think they're worth the money? I think the Plains and Prairies one was worth it. I really like the Plains and Prairies. I like it much better than the MacDon pack, to be honest with you. If I had to choose between the two, I would take the MacDon pack over. Excuse me, or not the MacDon, but the Plains and Prairies over the MacDon pack.
Don't waste your money on the next stack pack. That thing is. I'm surprised somebody hasn't thrown a mod in yet for that thing.
I'm pretty sure there is a mod for the next app. I mean, there was for 22. I don't know if they brought it back or not, but there was one. Now the one, the DLC, the next app DLC, is definitely much better than the one that was in 22. But
it's just a weird looking it's a weird but interesting looking machine.
Well, that's like I was saying earlier. It's got its pros and cons. As a harvester, it's really good, but that's as far as it goes. I mean, if you do your farming, if you do tram lines and stuff when you farm, then you might actually like the Nexat pack. I don't like tram lines in my fields. I absolutely despise tram lines in my fields.
Both.
But if it wasn't for that, maybe I would enjoy it more. It's extremely slow. Everything that it does at 6 miles an hour. It is. I mean, well, it is and it isn't. You can do everything with it. You know, you can direct drill with it. You can spray with it. You can harvest with it. It's extremely expensive, and you really need space if you're going to operate it. You don't use any equipment from Plains and Prairies, but that's fair. I mean, that's pretty much all it is just equipment. So if you're not interested in the equipment, then there's no real draw for you there. I mean, I pick them up. I pick up all the DLCs. I mean, partially just so I can show it to you on the stream. Whether I end up using it or not, that's a whole nother story. But at least I can use it. I can talk to you about it, and let you know what I think about it.
I bought
No,
it 'cause
it
I'm
doesn't.
a personal fan.
As far as the one of the thing that I like the absolute most in that pack is the Trout River trailer. It's simple. I mean, there's a bazillion trailers in the game. It's not like you got to use that trailer, but the tarp actually rolls on it. Now there is we have one on the crossplay server that's a Lizard brand trailer, I think, and the tarp on it actually rolls. So it's not like Giants has a monopoly on the whole rolling tarp thing either.
Yeah,
I guess it just kind of comes down to the skill level of the modder.
well, that's true. Yeah, I'm a big Versatile fan, and I drove that fucking 1159 on the farm when I was growing up, so it kind of brings back some of that childhood nostalgia.
Yeah, so I can get that too. Yeah, I get that where I'm in a different spot. But like, as far as the MacDon, I do use the MacDon pack from time to time. Just like I use the Versatile. I like using it too. That fence sprayer that's in that, well, I keep saying that trailer's my favorite. But honestly, that fence sprayer is hands down the best sprayer in Farming Simulator. Easily the best
you
sprayer.
have a hard on for the fence sprayer. We know this.
I'm not
okay?
the only one, dude. Anybody that has used that thing, anybody that has used that thing knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's definitely one of the better mods that Giants has done.
I have still yet to use the fucking thing.
Superior has a rolling tarp. But like all the fertilizer, that solid spreader that has the tarp on it, that tarp rolls. All those tarps roll, and I'm easy to please. That adding those little things like that make me happy. I do like it whenever they tend to be more American brands. I don't tend to lean towards the European brands. I mean, technically, Massey is it's a Canadian brand now, or is it a European brand? I can't remember where they're making Massey's at now.
Well, it's part of Agco, so wherever Agco is located, whatever brand Agco is.
Right, but it originated over here.
Somebody Google that for us, please. Somebody find out for us.
Yeah, I like
That's
the
all I
Agco
know
brand.
is that's all I know is it's Agco. That be the only thing I know. Well, you're fucking trucking along pulling that thing, dude.
It's just a cultivator.
Yeah.
It's a matter of fact, it's a shallow cultivator, so it's not hard to drag along.
Wow, you shallow bastard.
Yes. Now I have to look and see what that trailer is that we have on the crossplay. But yeah, it has that rolling tarp. I didn't realize it. I mean, I went and got a load of stones, and I opened that tarp up, and I was like, "What?
What?
Ontario,
That's
Canada?
crazy.
Okay, there you go." It's still a North American brand, so. A rolling tarp, a flat tarp, and a silo extension. Oh, nice. And that's on for Superior trailers. That's pretty slick.
Liquor now, shit.
Are you still moving over there? He's still moving.
I'm harvesting a big ass field, 190 acres of wheat.
Yeah, I think I think that's the trailer he's talking about. Hellhound is the one that we have that on the aggro map. I think that's the superior trailer, but I think it's branded as Lizard in the game.
That silver trailer.
Yeah, the one that we had up at the cement factory when we were loading ore and all up in it to take over to the metal factory and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's got that tarp actually rolls on it. It's a crossplay mod, which makes it that much damn cooler. The fact that it's a crossplay mod means that anybody that makes a tarp on their trailer can do it, because it's not a script that's not that's unaccepted script, I guess you could say. It's not like the super strength or the auto load, that sort of thing. So anybody could do it.
I feel like that trailer, the 48-foot one anyways, if you're turning, and you're doing a 20, 30 miles an hour, I feel like it tips a lot.
The weight balancing could be off. I know some people will move the weight balancing up on the trailers because they're trying to simulate realism so that you can't corner quite so fast with trailers. But I can tell you from my own damn experience, you can corner pretty quick with loaded trailers.
Yeah.
I have had a load of logs stacked all the way up over the bolsters, and I have drifted those sumbitches coming through the woods. And that is the one? Yeah, okay. It's a good one, man. We've got that one on our crossplay server. How we didn't end up with it on here, I don't know. Yeah, I used to haul logs, and whenever I come out of the woods, I'd have that sucker strolling through them little old pig trails. And some of them turns are kind of sharp. As I get those turns, and I grab that trailer brake and just power slide that trailer around those turns. I was coming out of there quick. Got to get that sucker to the mill. Got to make that money.
And you don't want to go slow on those logging roads. You fuck around and get stuck.
Yeah, you can. I had a Mac. I had that camelback suspension on it. You don't get stuck in those. They don't ride worth a damn, but you don't get stuck in them. Now you come out there with one of those nice Pete's that everybody wants to ease through everything. They'll get stuck. I've seen them come out with Volvos and Freightliners and everything else, and every one of them gets stuck. The way they do the rear end on them, they just get no traction when they get off once they get off the highway. It's very sad.
Yep.
Or unless unless you're not driving it, then it's freaking hilarious, because you get to watch them hook that chain up to the front of their truck and just pick the whole damn thing up. Have the whole front of the truck sitting up in the air. The driver sitting up there, his eyes is all bugging out of his head because he feels like he's going to flip over. And they just romp on that skidder and just go to walking it on out of there with him. That part's fun. Come on, stick it out.
Coffee refill.
You know why you had that out already there, sir? There we go. As far as trucking goes, I gotta say, hauling logs was easily the best thing I ever did when it comes to driving a truck. It was the funnest thing. I mean, you actually get to go out and mud bog in a semi. It's awesome. hopefully on the next go around you'll be facing the other way.
Thought about mapping my joystick on the harvesters to raise and lower my header.
I've got it mapped out on my mouse.
Yeah, I had it. There's two little buttons on the side of my mouse. I had it to those, but for some reason it just doesn't find it anymore.
I had 4 on the side of the mouse. I have one set up for the GPS, so I can pull it up. I can pull up the GPS so I can hire a worker with it. And I have one to raise, lower, and one to connect and disconnect.
Oh, sweet.
Most of your most used functions, I have all mapped to the mouse.
Oh, nice. I did have on the mowers, it would raise and lower both mowers at the same time on my left click or my right click. I'll have to
That's not a bad idea.
I don't know why it unbound.
That's not a bad idea. I should do that to raise and lower them both at the same time with the right click. That's a good idea.
And
I don't ever use the right
mouse,
click.
The scrolling key on here, if yours clicks in, I use that one to fold and raise both of them at the same time as well.
As far as folding, I just reach over and hit it on the keyboard.
I don't know. That's like 7 inches away from my arm, dude. That's a long ass reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the stuff I do with the wheel and pedals and the mouse. Like every time I get to the end of the row, I mean, you can't always tell it, but I'm always raising my implement.
I honestly don't pay attention, to be honest with you.
Yeah, most people probably don't. But I do.
I watch the chat a lot because there's some funny motherfuckers in that chat.
Yeah, there are.
And I like to laugh.
Yeah, like Hellhound, he's laughing because he's just like, yep, I don't pay attention. I never notice.
No, he doesn't have an eagle eye.
Need to get it up here closer where you can see it the next time so you can see all the working parts. But this is I want to say this is a base game cultivator. And compared to some of the stuff that they've done, it's kind of underwhelming. Like on some of these things, you would see the little tines, kicking up back here. And you don't see any of these moving. You can see some other working parts on here, but not very much. It does have a little bit of kind of modulation in all the way across. You can see some of it moving up and down a little bit. Background noise today? Oh, you laughing at Steve?
What back noise? Is there background noise?
I hope not.
Yeah, if there is, please let me know.
Excuse me. It's such a subtle change. You can barely tell it when it goes up or down. That sunset. Well, I tell you what. I tell you, I sure do miss those days where you get to sit outside on the front porch and the sun is going down. Got you a few pecans you picked up out of the yard, and you just sit there in the rocking chair and eat your pecans, watch the sunset.
especially during tornado season. So,
I can barely hear you, dude. You sound like you're 10 miles from your mic.
well, how about now? Well, some fucking hellhound, he left us on fucking season 5, episode 6 here. Oh, here we go. No, there's not. You two are my background noise.
Yeah,
okay.
While he's at prison.
Okay. Now, are you laughing at me? Or are you laughing with me? That's the question.
Definitely at.
I bet it's a yeah. Gotta love the coffee. It's good stuff.
I'm going to need to jump into the mod hub and search up those headers.
I was going to tell you what corn headers I have on downloaded. And
I'm going to have to scroll back up through the chat and so I can write them down. I got some of these maps wrote down so I can check some of these maps out.
the Quasar HS-16 Capello. That's
a little from column A and a little from column B. So he's it's a little at you and a little with you.
But yeah, the Capello Quasar HS-16 12 meter, that's the one I use.
I think that's one of them that was recommended.
Yeah. It seems to be the best one. All I have. I mean, I've got the Titan headers, but
we get done with this field and that harvest, we'll be pretty close to, I think we'll be over $200,000.
You doing a contract right now?
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that I needed to do around the farm really was to spray the weeds, and that Fent, it took care of that really quick. That and take the sheep and put them in the butcher. We did all that at the beginning of the stream. Took the sheep over. The ones we just had some that just had some new lambs. I guess we're just gonna have to bottle feed them because we done hauled all the mamas off and butchered them. We're making lamb chops.
Ain't got no tit to suck on.
We got to pay them bills. Matter of fact, we should have some fabric. I need to check prices on fabric. Matter of fact, let's look at prices on fabric. Because if fabric prices are up, might need to go over there and sell some Fabergé. Oh no, they're down. It's March or April before we're going to sell that stuff. We're just going to hang on to it until then. That ugly header is making me money right now. Look, we're working on it, man. We was just discussing a solution, okay?
Patient as all get out.
I know, right? Uh-oh. Hello, lag. Let me go. We're working on a solution. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, Rockhound is going to get back on Grounded 2 Saturday morning. That should be very interesting. I know things did not go so well for him the first time around, but I think me and Steve are probably going to jump in there with him, and Hellhound might actually join in there with us too. so you guys can hear him bust our balls live.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. I don't think he was able to figure out where to get water or anything. But we got a solution for that.
Yes, we friggin' do.
I mean, just go to the water cooler.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hey, Briar. Yeah, I think that will be fun to see.
Good morning, Briar.
I think what we got to do is we got to lead him over to the podium where the wolf spider's at.
That would be awesome. And then leave him there.
Be like, hey, I think there's a such and such over here. Go check that. If you go grab that, and I'll meet you right over here. And just let him go face the wolf spider by itself.
Oh, that would be great.
Now, why would we do a thing like that, Hellhound? Did you rest well, Briar? So mean, but so funny. Exactly. I mean, or better yet, you know, but like, if you go get those dandelions right over there where the stink bug is at, you find the stink bug or the mosquito. I mean, any one of these things would be hilarious to watch.
Yes, it would.
It's not looking like this field's going to want to complete, is it? We got the majority of it done, and it's still only showing, well, 89%. Oh, maybe there's enough left to get it up there. Maybe. You see rage quitting Saturday morning?
We want to start laying down bets. He'll only really rage quit if we put him into a situation that he can't handle. Like a wolf spider, for instance.
Like sending him out for water. Hey, Rockhound, could you go out and fill these canteens? I watched that stream. That was funny. To be fair, I mean, if you don't know anything about that game, whenever you get into it, it's definitely challenging. I played the first one, so I had a little bit of an advantage of having some knowledge of how things work to begin with.
Yeah, I played the first one too, but I was thinking it was another one.
Hello, Spec. How's it going? think we're doing pretty good around here.
We're always good sometimes.
Yeah, we're always good sometimes. Yeah, I heard him talking to you. It was pretty entertaining. And for all the wrong reasons. You know, you shouldn't find that much joy in your friend's suffering.
Let's put it this way. If your friend jumps off the trampoline and lands on his fucking head, do you laugh first or do you help first?
Oh, it depends on what the landing is like and their response. I mean,
I
if
don't give a fuck, I'm laughing.
I mean,
Fuck
if they just roll over and they start crying, oh yeah, I'm definitely laughing.
Yeah.
You know, if they just lay there like a dead body, I'm freaking out and I'm jumping down to help.
I'm still gonna laugh.
Yeah, there'll be some chuckles in there, especially once they start to show some signs of consciousness. That's right, man. It's good you broke that fall with your head.
See, I'm with Hellhound. Just laugh. Fuck it. Laugh. Fuck that guy. Shouldn't have done it. That'll learn you.
Well, how about that? We actually finished before we finished. I didn't think it was going to finish that way.
There's a lot of finishes in one sentence, sir.
Yeah, we finished before we finished. Hell yeah. This is 68,000 and that one's 81,000. That's what's up. I will take that 68,000 and not finish your field. What's this? Another 60,000? Oh, well, hell's yes. That's 130 grand. We could do this one too.
This game is amazing, Spec. It's relaxing. It's chill.
I agree, Spec.
And you meet a lot of great people.
Let's get this over here by the road, and we'll have them drive over while we go and harvest field or unload the harvester, because I know he's full over there. I know he's full. He's just still laughing.
Yep. That'll fucking learn you. Do it again. Because I'm going to laugh at you again. My cousin, growing up, Brandon, we lived in a place called Sulphur Springs over there in East Texas, and we had a trampoline next to our shed. And we'd get up there and we'd jump off of it onto the trampoline, and we'd do, flips and whatnot off the trampoline. One day he miscalculated his trajectory, and he misguided his trajectory, and when he landed, he rolled into some kind of little form of a ball, and his knee hit a piece of sheet metal and slit that motherfucker to the bone.
Ow.
I mean, to the bone. Dude, we didn't help him. Everybody sat there and laughed at his dumb ass because we told him don't do it. So that's one of them instances.
We told you, boy.
Yeah. Hey, what do I do? What do I do? I was like, well, my suggestion is
right
to put something over it so it stops bleeding. That would probably be the first step. Second step is probably go get Mom and Xena, and hopefully they don't fucking bash our heads in
Xena
for doing
Warrior
something
Princess?
they told us. That's what we called her. She did not like that at all. Yeah, she did not like that. And we got our asses in trouble for jumping off the fucking roof of the shed onto the trampoline.
Oh, hell, we used to do that, but we didn't get in trouble. Hell, it was practically encouraged. Oh,
No,
wait,
we were-
where you going, dude? No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we were
We
told to stay
ain't
the
trying
fuck
to
off
do
the
all
roof.
this. Gonna make us unload him
Yeah.
on the run.
Nobody ran over there to help him or nothing. We just all started laughing. This shit was funny. That poor kid, he got so fucked up during our teenage years. We went camping one time and I said he was fucking with my sister, and that's one bitch you don't
You
mess
still
with,
watch
my
that
little
show?
sister.
I didn't even know it still came on.
And we were out camping and he was fucking with my little sister hard, really hard. She told him, "You better leave me alone or I'll fuck you up." He didn't believe her. Well, he turned his back and let his guard down, and she took a plastic 20-ounce bottle and set it over the fire until it got nice and hot and melty. And she stuck that motherfucker to his foot, pulled it away really fast, and took all the skin with it.
Ugh, that's brutal.
Yeah. She did warn him. In her defense, she did warn him.
That's
Yeah. So
so
imagine
just
that
know
fucking
if you're
thing.
talking with Steve's sister and she says, if you don't leave me the fuck alone, I will put a bullet in your ass. Turn around and walk away.
Yeah. Just leave her alone. Morning, Nacho.
Hey, what's up, Nacho?
Yeah. Do not fuck with Tiffany.
You shared it on Facebook? What'd you share? What'd you share?
Yeah. What exactly did you share?
I feel like a book 3, chapter 5, paragraph
Yeah.
7 moment going on here.
Yeah. Line 4.
Can we start off on book 1, chapter 1, paragraph 1, please?
Ha. That's your new name, Hellhound. We're gonna start calling you Hey Hound.
No, I'm calling him Hello Hound. He's
Hello
part of that
Hound.
Hello. He's part of the Hello Kitty community. He's Hello Hound. Well, I'm talking about whip it in there, son. I'm gonna let you drive to this marker just because I'm nice. I want to kick you out of my tractor. Go on, meow. Get. You passed the marker, dude. Oh, you're gonna whip it around. You guys get all fancy and just park next to the field. He even put his turn signal on. How about that shit?
What the hell is a pedal gun?
It's something that Hello Kitty would use. Let's start at the end. You had to drive all the way down here. All right. How's it going, Nacho? Puss hound. I feel like Hello Hound kind of encompasses all that. Yeah, I think you should join us Saturday, Hellhound. I think you should join us Saturday. You hope that that's right now. It's them fat thumbs. That's all it is. It's just them fat thumbs.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to have pellet guns or anything like that. My biological father sent us some youth compound bows, and my mom instantly took those away after she looked out the front door and saw my older brothers holding a fucking compound bow to my head full drawn back.
Oh, my
They were
uncle beat me and my
instantly taking away.
cousin's ass for shooting a sparrow. It landed right above us, so we was like, okay, there's our target, and we loaded that sucker up. First BB killed it, but it was stuck on the branch, so we just kept shooting it to get it down. And we finally got it down. It was like, all right, what are we gonna do with this? My cousin's like, I don't know. My uncle found out that we had killed the sparrow for no good reason, because we weren't planning on eating the damn thing, and he beat our ass. He's like, you don't never kill nothing that you don't plan on eating. Yes, sir. Why'd you give me the gun? You give me this thing without instruction. I thought I was supposed to shoot shit with it.
Seen my whole life on fucking TV, bro. Y'all are supposed to educate me on this. You know, like, here's a gun. Don't shoot shit.
Oh, yeah, man, that's a standing invite on Sundays. When we do that community stream, if you want to join us, man, you're always welcome to join. Used to shoot each other with them. I had a slingshot with those big old bearings, and I would shoot you with that. If somebody tried to shoot me with their pellet gun, I tell them I shoot them with my slingshot, and they just back off. I was a crack shot with that damn thing too, man. We had a little fort out in the woods. It was about, I don't know, probably 50 yards off the side of the road, out into the woods. And this kid had his pellet gun out there shooting at us, and I kept telling him, I said, you shoot that son of a bitch at me, and I'm going to shoot your ass with a slingshot. And he was like, you can't hit me. And he fired off into the trees at us and almost hit me. And I drawed that sucker back, fired it at him, and caught him right below his belly button.
That'll learn you. Take that, you son of a bitch.
So, I just need to hit you center mass. I don't got to hit you nowhere special. He started cussing at me and started running through the trees, and he got about halfway there. And I told him, I said, if you keep coming, I'll shoot you again. And he stopped, thought about it for a minute, and went the other way.
I think after the first shot, I would have turned around and ran away. It's like, you just fucking nailed me with a slingshot.
You fucking psycho.
Fuck. Fucking, that's a hell of a story to tell. Man, what happened to your stomach? I got fucked up with a slingshot. This motherfucker shot me with a fucking slingshot.
He was bigger than me. I wasn't gonna let him get up there and get my ass beat.
You're lucky you didn't deck him in the forehead with that motherfucker.
I told you I was a crack shot with that thing. I hit him right where I planned to hit him. The closer he got, the easier the shot was. He decided it was a good idea, since he was closer, to not come any closer. I still think he made the right choice.
We weren't allowed to have shit like that after Mama. Like I said, after Mama looked out the front door and seen Jeff and Randy holding them fucking full drawn arrows in my fucking head, oh, she ran out there immediately, snatched those bitches away and whooped their asses.
Well, see, we didn't get caught about stuff like that because we didn't run home and tell on anybody. And we were never
I
around
didn't
the
run
house.
home and tell. So our house set, like I said, we lived on a big ass farm, and we had a field. We had like a little area where my stepdad would pull the tractors in when he'd get done farming. And that day he had just parked it on the other side of the yard, so we were over there playing football. And then we decided to get the fucking bows out. And I said something probably that pissed them off. I don't fucking know what it was. They were mean to me, but yeah. I was sitting on the fucking ground, both of them standing behind me with those fucking bows drawn back. This is a true fucking story. If y'all don't believe me, I will call my mother right now, and she will verify this story. Everything is true.
I had one cousin. We would throw pine cones and pecans and stuff at each other. And I had one cousin. He got beamed good with one of them hard pine cones. And he went home and told. And next time I was over at my aunt's house, she come out there and just dragged us all in the house and started chewing our ass. I mean, and she's a mean fucker too. I mean, everybody swore she was crazy. And she's sitting there just giving us hell. And then next thing you know, she starts beating our ass. It was like, oh shit, jump ship, run, run. It was like she grounded him. She was grounding us, but it was like she grounded him because she wouldn't let us hang out with him for 2 weeks, which meant he basically had nobody to play with for 2 weeks. It's like, well, that's what you get for going home and telling, you tattletale. So, next time you come outside, I'm hitting your ass with a pine cone just for telling on me, you bastard. frozen cow shit.
Yeah.
We never went. I mean, we were pretty primitive, but we didn't. You know, we didn't stoop to primate level. We weren't flinging shit at each other.
We'd have horse shit fights.
Horse shit
Yep.
fights.
Yeah, dried up horse shit. He'd pick it up, we'd throw it at each other.
And you should have grabbed it while it was wet.
Good. No. Good.
Big old caked up mud face,
Yeah, we would.
looking like that Nutella video.
Uh.
I'm sorry. Does
No.
that bring back memories for you?
I don't know. A little bit.
It's like, man, what a great video. That shit was so nasty.
Yeah. Kind of reminds you of Cotton Candy Man.
Cotton Candy Man's a fucking weirdo. Cotton Candy Man is a fucking weirdo. It just, if you want to know what he's talking about, just look in the Discord. He put a picture in there. It's the son of a bitch. I'm glad you're pleased with yourself, sir. Y'all need to post some more shit to get that thing to scroll on up.
It's terrifying. It's absolutely fucking
The
terrifying.
video is terrifying. I mean, he's just as happy as can be. It's like, what the fuck is this psycho clown doing, man? What's It's hard to say what's worse, that guy or the Nutella guy.
I think it's the same guy.
Are you serious?
I think so. I
Man,
think
dude,
it's the same fucking
dude needs to
guy.
seek mental help. All right, if it's the same guy, he seriously needs to go get some help.
Boy's got some bolts loose.
Oh no, it's totally worth it. Go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Go check it out.
Misery loves company. You should definitely go check it out.
It's a thing of nightmares. Hellhound dreams about it every night.
Yeah. I'm sorry if that's what you dream about. Just trying to paint a good mental picture for you while you're there in prison today.
Wow.
Just look at one of your colleagues there and just picture them doing that.
Holy fuck, this field is huge, man. I feel like I've been on this pass for 10 minutes now. Fuck.
Yes, it is, Briar. Yes, it is. Just think with that cool, moist air, how much that cotton candy would stick to him. He's got PTSD from cow shit.
That cow shit stick real nice to that cotton candy.
Yeah. He's just like, fuck you guys.
Yeah. He probably turned us off and put his phone in his pocket. Like, fuck these dudes, man.
Yeah, it would, Briar. Yeah, it would.
Briar, I seen your picture of your taters there. You need to grow you some fucking herbs and some mints.
She's got some herbs growing, or she did.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
I don't. Oh well, I would say I don't want nothing growing in shit, but they pretty much grow off shrooms and shit. So
Yeah.
your sides are hurting now. So you did look over at one of your colleagues and pictured them. Maybe you just thought about the one that replaces you every 8 days. Just think, next time he walks in, you're gonna picture him that way. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, you still got some growing out there? She's got all kinds of stuff growing out there. She's got a regular old green thumb.
Coming up spring, I'm gonna make a big ass garden out here in my backyard since we're staying here.
I don't really have anywhere that's good enough to put a garden in the yard. Most of the yard is covered in shade.
Yeah, see, our backyard is perfect. Over there by the fence, it's nice and fertile, I should say. But Teresa was like, we need to buy some soil, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the fuck you mean buy soil? I was like, all we gotta do is...
The yard's full of it.
Yeah, get the fucking grass up, move the grass completely, create a plot, till that fucking plot up, fertilize the fucking plot, and plant. I was like, you don't see farmers going out there getting, hey, I need a truckload of fucking soil out here.
No, they just get a truckload of chicken shit.
Yep. And I told her, I was like, I want to get some foghorn chickens. She said, what's a foghorn chicken? It's like, you're kidding me, right?
Foghorn leghorn?
you don't know what a foghorn chicken is? An eating chicken. It's the chickens you eat. You raise them.
Does she have good shouts out there? What? Shots? Shoots? Yeah, she's got you covered. I'm still trying to translate. Yeah, we definitely had plenty of water this season. It's a damn rainforest over here at the house.
That could be annoying sometimes.
Sometimes, hell, it's annoying all the time here. We live in a bottom. The ditch out front of the house, it has not stopped running all year long. It's supposed to dry up, but it's been a creek out there. Oh, mushrooms. Does she have mushrooms out there? Gotcha. Not. Good shoots, fat fingers. I totally get it. Them ain't fat fingers, them's clubs.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, Briar loves a mushroom. Absolutely loves a mushroom. You can take that into whatever context you want. Oh, come on. Where's all this lag coming from?
I'm gonna do some peppers, some natives.
Now, having some homegrown mushrooms wouldn't be bad. That'd be pretty nice.
No,
Just go out there and
fuck fungus.
cut them off, bring them in, and saute them with some wild onions.
You can keep your fungus.
You still one that was complaining about not having fungus and grounded.
Yeah, but no, I'm not eating it. I'll build
like
with
crab
it,
meat?
but I'm not eating it.
She says a lion's mane mushroom tastes like crab meat.
I've heard that, actually. I have heard that. I watch a guy on YouTube that does survival shit. And he picks all these different kinds of fucking mushrooms, cooks them, and eats them.
Yeah. All fun guys taste different? I wouldn't know. Oh, fun guy. Gotcha, fun guy. No kidding. That's pretty cool. You picked them wild? Right up out in the field?
Bro, you need to get you some morale mushrooms. I hear those are pretty good. They were real popular up north.
Morale mushrooms?
Motherfuckers sold for a pretty penny if you could get a good deal of them. The fucking
That sounds kind of like the
restaurants.
ones that Hellhound was talking about. Morale mushrooms? Happy mushrooms?
No, they're not happy mushrooms. They're a delicacy. And they get big. Like I said, the local restaurants around there, they'll pay you a fucking hefty penny for them.
That would be kind of cool to have your own little mushroom greenhouse. Sell them around to the different restaurant stuff. Make some extra cash.
Yep. Yeah, morale mushrooms are expensive.
Oh, awesome, dude. Mountain shrooms.
Where do you resides at there, PC? What state? What region?
They set you free. Yes, I would like some Liberty. Some Liberty shrooms. I need to be set free.
Yeah.
I need some freedom shrooms.
Oregon. Make sure it has the pursuit of happiness with it, by God.
Oregon. Okay. Oh, what's that? Doggone it. My brain's not working. I look back through the chat. I seen it a while ago. Well, that was probably way back there. No, that's way back there. Oregon trees. That's it. Oregon trees. Have you checked out Oregon trees? PCS? Yeah, Jungle Jim's is pretty cool grocery store. That's a man that likes mushrooms. He knows where they all at. he's playing real life Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. And the farming is an acquired taste.
Yes, it is.
I try not to do a lot of logging, but I really enjoy the logging. Especially if you get you a old farm stick. It makes all the difference in the world.
It really does.
You can get you can get a lot more precise with the controls, and it just makes it a lot easier to use. Yeah, I would love some purple potatoes. What is that? The Okinawan potato? If that's the potato I'm thinking about, you should be able to grow them here. Shouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't think. Unless it's like one of those altitude kind of things or whatever. I don't know. I mean, you're just right in the middle of everything. I do like to laugh at folks doing logging for the first time. That's no lie. I mean, look, singling somebody out on the stream the first time they did something would not be the first time I ever did that, and logging isn't the only thing. We did that with the Nexat too. Every time somebody had to go and hook that thing up for the first time, they got no instructions. It was just, have at it. Good luck. I don't know what button it is on a controller, but if you're on a keyboard mouse, you can just press the O button and it'll line itself up on the different implements. And you don't have to do really anything. Just hold the button down, it lines itself up, and hook it. I didn't tell them that because the struggle was way funner to watch.
I bet it was.
This jewel keeps auto shutting off. I guess it's too far away. I don't think I have that always running mod on here. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, the first, I want to say it was probably the first stream that Cyclops ever joined into. We were on Frankenmuth, and we were doing the whole Nexat mishap over there because that was the new DLC, so we were all trying that one out. And we had a little John Deere Gator, and we had one of the cars, and we were just following him around the field, and we had the little sirens blowing off and everything else. It was hilarious. We were calling the car our Boyer car. loader operator in the mountains. Oh, that's cool. In the long truck, you mean the log truck? This looks like it's not cultivated yet. Okay. Part of this field that's cultivated looks like it needs to be cultivated, and the part that's not looks like it's already been cultivated. I think Johnson's got their textures backwards. Is it just me, or does that front tire look like it's floating off the ground up there? Because you can see the light shining under it.
A little bit of, it looks like it's floating a little bit. Sorry, I was binding.
From this angle, it looks like it's floating.
Yeah.
Log truck? Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I was about to ask, if you said long truck, I was about to say, what the hell's a long truck?
You know, a truck that's loaned to you. So, my joystick, I don't know, does your joystick twist left and right?
It's not supposed to.
Well, mine does.
It depends on Briar's mood.
You motherfucker. Okay, does your farm stick twist left to right?
My Thrustmaster, it does.
I just bound the key to my auger by twisting it. You twist the joystick to the right, lets the auger out. So everything on the farm stick is bound to the harvester now.
Nice. Yeah, whenever I was real little, there were a few times I got to ride with my dad, but I can barely remember it. I was real small back then. Yeah, Briar has ridden with me back when I used to run over the road. I think it's fun for them for, like, you know, first hour. Mm-hmm. And then after that, boredom sets in.
Yeah.
It's like, are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. We still got another 15 hours to go. Nice, nice. Yeah, back in the 70s, we used to get big trees out of here too. Farmer Donkey, what's going on? We've had trees come up from around the river down here where you can only put one tree on a trailer. But we haven't had trees around here for decades, or like that for decades. There you go. Evolution of man right there.
Basically.
Well, if it wasn't for our ridiculous rider policies now, I would let you ride with me now, Briar. You can't see nothing in the dark, though. Oh, good deal, good deal. Man, that's a big ass tree. About the biggest thing we get out of the woods anymore. We might get something, get something 4 foot across. But most of it's at least 3 foot or under. That's we call them water oaks. Some people call them white oaks. We call it a water oak because when you cut it down, it will literally run water out of the butt of the tree. You can stick a cup under and fill it. Hell, if you got a trailer full of them things, you can step under and take a shower. Yeah, your life sounds a lot like mine, PCS. I've done carpentry, I've done logging, trucking, a little bit of farming. I've done some maintenance, and I've worked in IT.
You were in the military.
Yeah, and I was in the military too. Can't forget about that. That was a lifetime ago now.
It still happened though. What's up, Cody?
If you took me at the age I was when I got out of the Marine Corps, I've been out longer than I was old at that time. I was in when we had gunnery sergeants like Gunnery Sergeant Emery Hartman. Oh, well, that's cool. You painted a swimming pool. This is no military, but I did paint a swimming pool. What kind of comparison are you making here? Sailed Amway? Or you sailed okay. I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, I've been a jack of all trades and a master of none. You're right, they wouldn't have. They will now. Because my brother was in at the same time I was in. No need to thank me, but thank you, sir. I didn't do anything spectacular. All I did was create a lot of stories that I can't talk about. And not because they're top secret. I would say my best memories of being in the service were whenever I was in Okinawa. I spent more time in the ocean over there than I did anywhere else. Which is saying quite a bit because I spent a lot of time drinking too. Yeah, no. You don't want to know those stories. Trust me. They'll sound like complete fantasy, but they're all 100% true. There you go. I've got a bunch of family that was in the Army, so I know how the Army stories go too. Got a cousin who's I think he's a retired captain. Think he retired as a captain out of the Army. I don't think he made it any higher than that. A Navy medic? Oh man, well, the medics, we took good care of our medics whenever I was in the Marine Corps. The Navy guys, the ones that got stationed on, like they had what we called a green side and blue side. And if you were a Navy medic stationed with Marines, you were on green side. And we took good care of those guys. Those guys didn't even have to clean their room. When it come time for field day, the Marines would clean the room for them. They got treated like kings. That's just because if you went to war, you wanted that somebody to like you.
And one of them to hold a grudge, be like, "Oh, I'm fucking shot." And they pick up a bunch of sand and just drop it in the.
Yeah. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm all out of morphine.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to cut this leg off without it. What?
Pain. Oh my god, that would hurt, dude. Right through the shin bone, the knee.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'd be real pleasant. I knew you were gonna take off, you bastard. What are you doing? You gonna get down here and just... Okay. Alright. Well, how about you just turn around and stop then? Can you be a medic and I clean your room? It don't work like that no more. You're not gonna go far before you're fooled again. Oh, there he comes. Yeah, it's a meat grinder for sure. They just needed bodies. That's all they were ever worried about, was bodies. Crap, we didn't get over enough. Welcome back, Whiskey, welcome back.
Boo.
I don't know, I just like watching the grain go down in the hopper. Either that or watching it fill up in the trailer. It's very satisfying for some reason. Starting to wonder if we're going to be able to hold this whole crop in this. Cha. And this thing's almost done. It's already at 93%. And that is why we started the harvest first. I should have checked to make sure that he was going to unload on his own. He would be much further along right now, I'm sure. The cell location for the contacts, man, I cannot remember what that mod is. I think it was Just Joe was using it, and I had asked him what it was on one of his streams, and I immediately went and grabbed it and put it in here, and I haven't thought anything about it since then. Before we wrap up, I'll look and see if I can't spot it, and I'll let you know. Because I honestly, I can't recall. So let me set my cruise right here. I can pull up my mod folders. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. I can still see it. Pull that back up. Where'd it go? There we go. I closed the whole damn game down right there. Let's see. It is a really nice mod. I do like it. I have not had any issues with it whatsoever when it comes to it causing conflicts with other stuff. Let's see. It's called Extended Mission Info. It's on the Mod Hub. Hey, Cody. Set the cruise on it and let it just ride. Oh, look at there, finished. We just let it ride to the end of the field. We know that sunflowers, they're not ready. Not yet. He's still over there doing his thing. But yeah, it's hey, yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, I put it right off the Mod Hub too. What the heck did I do with that? Closed it, didn't I? Dang, damn it. Open that back up. Get that. Move back over, huh? Move over, huh? There we go. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm looking to make sure that it was a Mod Hub mod. I'm almost certain that it is. I'm not seeing the little info for it. I'm looking at the, I've got the FSG Mod Assistant, and I was looking at that, but I don't see where it doesn't say it's non-Mod Hub, so it should be Mod Hub. Nacho. I bet you've heard that once or twice. Like a bunch of unoriginal fucks.
Right?
Oh, man. Get on back. Get on back. Let's get this thing washed up and parked, and then we can go check on our harvest deer. And look at that sunset. Well, I'll tell you what. That's pretty. Bouncing up off the water.
Sunset.
It's nice, ain't it? Kind of looks like a moon to me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is the moon. I think the sun's already set behind the mountain. That's just the moon coming up. Thought chat was a little cheesy this morning. It can be that way sometimes.
Indeed it can. If
Nacho
I wasn't
cheesy.
So tired, I wasn't so tired, I'd be a hell of a lot goofier.
Exactly, Nacho, exactly. Poor old Steve has been up all night long. He hits me up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. Okay. Yeah, harvester's full. We'll head over there in just a second. We can wash this stuff up real quick, because I always forget to wash it up.
You made that sound so bad. That's not even what the fuck I said.
Oh, wait a damn minute. Yeah, no. No. Let's clarify. Whilst I was driving down the road,
I can't sleep. Will you talk to me, Og?
That's it. Extended mission info.
I just saw that mod.
And she's dirty. Got mud caked up on the steps. Get her all spiffied up. There we go. Everybody likes the wet look. That's y'all sexy. Yeah, there you go, Briar. Put Steve to work. You can't sleep? Here, build some ads. You'll be asleep in 5 minutes. I don't know how the hell Briar does it.
No, I do play games like Flight Simulator. You know how boring that is?
Let's push this on over here a little further. I mean, I can understand that.
Fuck you, Hellhound. You dick. That's like I said. Ox, I can't sleep. Will you talk to me?
That's exactly how it said it too. Exactly like that.
Get in Discord. I'm lonely.
I was just like, goodness, okay.
This just made me smile. I was so happy.
Bet you asked so nicely. Ready or not, here I come.
Yeah, here's the cowboy butter. Num num num.
It's a bridge too far, sir. It's a bridge too far. Oh shoot, man! Wash it in the rain. Wash it in the rain.
Hell yeah. Get out there with a microfiber and some soap. Utilize that water, man. And then admire the water drops as it dries.
Well, hell's yes. Hellhound. Parasol. Yes, please. May I have some more? And Hellhound's over here.
You're welcome, Hellhound. Absolutely welcome.
Yep, 110%, sir.
How many times have you laughed out loud and people just looked at you like you were crazy?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rub the cowboy butter all over its skin. I hear you, Briar. Just baste it.
Me with it.
Washes it in the garage? Dang it, man. With the assless chaps. That's the bridge too far. That's the bridge too far.
Barriers are down. Barriers are down.
Man, I love that damn click to switch. That Long Pine, that's the one down south, right?
Sure. Yeah.
You know, that info would help me out a lot if I knew where the hell I was going. Yeah, it's down south. Ooh, basting. Now you're scared for the rest of the day? Well, think about that while you think about that cotton candy.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Just baste it all me with the cotton candy. Give it to me.
It's some Diddy oil. Oh, shit. That's just sick whiskey. Where the hell are you going, dude? I sent you to my farm. You're going the wrong way. Alright, whatever. You can't find good help.
Good help is so hard to find.
On all the fields? No, it's actually there's a auto drive course you can put on the map. It was somebody had already built it out. I'm not nearly that talented. Well, I won't sell myself that short. I'll say it this way: I don't have nearly the fucking patience. Oh, I did send him to the wrong place. I sent him to Big Sky. Oh shit, that was my fault. Blaming the help. All right, hold up, buddy. Hold up. I sent him to Big Sky, not Bison. He definitely taken the long way. It was my fault. I sent him to Big Sky. He needs to go to Bison Ridge. We sent him up by the chickens because that's right next to where. Actually, you know what? This has got to be a better spot. You know, that's fine. We'll just send him there. There's a better spot. We'll send him there. Well, you have found a good home, sir. You have found a good home. It'll fit right in here. Yeah, all that time alone while you're driving that tractor. Exactly. Exactly, donkey. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let's see. Probably. Come on now. We're not zooming in and out. We stuck. Okay. Lone Pine. Where is Lone Pine? I think this is the place up here on the left. That's it. Lone Pine. At least that's what the sign says. Let's see, where do we need to go? Alright, let's decide old Rachon. Got this long ass truck. It don't like to make the turns. Here we go. Here we go. Get rid of them seeds. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I've never been accused of such things. Here we go. That's an extra $17,000. Hells yes. And they're already going to pay us a small fortune. That's another 62,000 on that cultivating contract we just finished, and $81,000 for that one. So that's 120 to 200, a little over $200,000, about $207,000, and we're back to 227. I'd say all in all, it was not a bad day.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Steve has been quiet for too long. Got a creepy tunnel you can hide it? Yeah, that's right. I seen your creepy tunnel. Well, shit, that don't sound right.
Yeah, go ahead, spit it out.
It's got green lights and everything. That gets the 3 contracts that we could do for today done. We should have at least 3 contracts we can do tomorrow. What's up, Dozer?
Happening. Yeah, Briar, I've been a little quiet. I'm pretty damn sleepy. I didn't sleep worth the shit when I did go to sleep.
We don't have anything on the farm. Our grass fields aren't going to start growing again until March. So the only thing there is to do right now is to make sure we have food for the sheep and the buffalo, and to maybe move some of the fabric in our storage out, and maybe store it in one of our storage barns until I think May of next year, something like that. But those should still be running. Let's check those real quick. Dispensary. We're out of wool. Almost out of wool. Okay. I'll go ahead and deactivate that for right now. We still got plenty of room for more to go in there though. And we've got some wool that we need to take over there, so we'll do that tomorrow. We'll get the wool over there. Since we got plenty of storage space, we'll just leave what's in there for now. And when it gets a little closer to May, maybe we'll move some of it over into the shed. That way we don't have to wait on that stuff to keep spawning in. Smoke that broccoli, it'll help. But I do believe that's where we're going to end for today. We should be back on December the 2nd tomorrow. And we're just going to knock out some more contracts, try to pad out our money. Because, I mean, $200,000 ain't bad, especially since we don't really have a whole lot of expense at the moment. Everything's pretty well taken care of as far as seeds and all that kind of stuff. So we're sitting pretty good. We're going to start bankrolling some stuff so we can start doing some other things like finally putting in that vineyard back there. We're going to have the money to be able to pay for that, and that's probably going to cost probably going to cost more than $500,000 to put in the vineyard. And on top of that, we got to have the equipment to do that. So yeah, we got to have some money raking in. But that's kind of we're getting there. We're getting into that direction. Things are going pretty good on the farm, I'd say. But yeah, I believe that's where we'll call it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll kick this thing off probably around the same time. And we'll be right back here on Judith Plains trying to make us some more money. The bigger the contract, the better. Until then, we hope to see you. If you hadn't hit the like button, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you like the content. You know, all that kind of YouTube bullshit. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later. I'm glad you could too, Dozer. Bye, Briar. Bye, PCS. Dozer, Cody. Farmer Donkey. Hellhound. Oh,
You guys.
Nacho, Whiskey Creek. I think uh oh, doggone it. My brain went blank trying to think of your name, but I think they're already gone.
He's still here.